Alright guys, I'm back. This is the final ending. This is ending number 1, where you find every single person's mirror, including Mishiro, Uzoi's, and Roy's. I don't know how to pronounce his full name. The, weird external mirror I found in the greenery room has nothing to do with the ending, so whether or not you find it, you'll get the same endings that I've already gotten. That thing has no effect on your game whatsoever. It's just like a little extra thing, I guess. And I'm so sorry that I've sounded really tired in this part and what the fuck? The fuck is going on? I just opened a weird tab. I'm so sorry that I've sounded really off in this part and in other parts, like the parts that just passed, because I'm just really tired. I have had a lot of work lately, and these parts haven't been that action filled, I'm not gonna lie. It's mostly just finishing what I started, and there are no really jump scares or anything or any puzzles to solve. It's literally just like me. Well, I could have solved puzzles, but I honestly cheated for most of it because I just wanted to get all the endings and I didn't really want to spend time on all of that. Okay, so I'm back and I'm here to do the final ending, the ending number 1, where you find everyone's mirrors and then you talk to them both at once. The thing is, the only way you can get this is if you go to their final mirrors, but instead of going forward past the mirror, you go back into the main room. That's the way you get this final ending. And I was in the middle of trying to get this ending and I died. So yeah, and I was thinking while I was doing all this, because I had ample time to think while I was doing mindless work, and it hit me that the mother of the girl that was the incest child, she was the one who killed Ayato. I realized that she was trying to run me over, Mishiro, but instead Ayato stepped in to her place. She was the car that tried to kill Mishiro, and I don't know why it said Shinji when I read it, which was why I was so confused. Maybe I misread or something, but it makes so much more sense now, because now I understand what the fuck happened and everything tied into everything. Should we return to the usual place? With Tamaki's story, I've realized something. Huh? Roy got his memories back too? Wow, I feel like everything's approaching a singular end, so I think, oh wow, are things tying together? Are you breaking the fourth wall a little bit here? Okay, now both of them are in front, and I can finally get this stupid fucking ending. It's like the most annoying way to possibly do anything in my life ever. I'm gonna save just in case, because I've learned the hard way that I should always save everything in my life, always. Do I talk to one of them or both of them, or like what? You think you think you can open this big door? Had no trouble with the one back in that realm. Surely you can open it if you put your mind to it. Do you think you can open this door? You open the other one, right? I'm sure this one will open for you too. I'm gonna open it. Everyone is gonna come inside with me. We're all gonna make out and have an orgy. So it did open. Now the next path for you to take is clear. You just ended up saving our butts this whole time, huh, Mishiro? Dude, you waited here for 7 years for me to come. Like, what the fuck? Without a doubt. Without you, doubt we would have found any mirrors. You have the right to know what I know. In fact, I want you to know. I need to talk to you. I know a thing or two about your parents. And I need to tell you some things too. About who I am and why I'm here. And about Tamaki's daughter. Wait, who's this? Get out! Stop, don't meddle anymore. Give back my world. Run, you two, through the door. Oh wow, this one was different. This is weird. Oh my god, is this like a boss battle? What the fuck? Whoa, it is a boss battle! Holy shit, it's a good thing I fucking saved. Whoa, it's chasing us. We'll talk later. Just run somewhere you can hide. I don't like this. Oh shit, on my asshole. Why is she chasing me? Oh, I fucking made it. Piece of shit. Oh, I knew you guys would fuck in my asshole like that. That's why I fucking save. That's why you always save. If I had fucked up there, I would have cried. I would have cried. Don't make a guy going on 30 run for it. I'm gonna die. Dude, you're 30. Looks like we've gotten away for now. Okay, let's get started. What happens if I go through that door? Okay, this is all stuff that we had learned about her before. Okay, I'm just gonna skip through it. Give it back. That voice. Let's get moving. We can't chat now, so run. Okay, what? Are you serious? Again? What did I take? The paint? I'll give you back your damn paint, dude. I hate this so much. I fucking hate this so much. Utsuro. Okay, now I have to run again. Are you kidding me? Why is it so fast? I hate this thing so much, dude. I hate this chick so much. Why don't you just fucking... No! No! No, 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 no! Oh my god, she got me. That motherfucking asshole bitch sucking cock whore got me. You turd. You're such an asshole. It's a good thing I saved, though. Because saving is like the best thing ever invented in this planet. Okay. First of all, why is she so fucking fast? Let's talk about why she's so fast right now. Because... Go, 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 go. That shit's kind of fucked up. Like, she should not be that fast. That's like... That's begging to get my asshole fondled. Okay, now I talk to him. She's really stubborn, isn't she? If it were me, I'd have thrown in the towel after all that chasing. Okay, got it. Let's begin. So now he's gonna tell his story. So it's everything that we've already heard, and that's why I'm skipping through it. So I'm sorry that you guys who haven't seen any of my other episodes and are just trying to see how to get the end are probably like, why are you skipping everything? Sorry about that. Did we outrun her? Seems so. I don't think she's giving chase. I think the goal is close by. I don't know what'll be up ahead, so I just want to get this out. Okay. You are so not interesting anymore. I'm sure you're able to open the door if you're telling me this. I'm sorry, I skipped a few things I shouldn't have skipped, but, you know, for the sake of time, I'm sorry. If you're telling me this, then where should my wish to erase my existence go to? Actually, I think I didn't skip anything. I shouldn't have, because that's exactly what I said when I talked to him the first time. Thank God she's not chasing me again, but just to be sure, I'm going to save one more time. Because you can never be sure in this game, I guess. Open the large door. Open it. Okay. This is 100% the ending that I did not get. Huh? Okay. Well, fuck me. I have to skip all this too. With these two, I'm sure we can get Utsuro's memory back. Indeed. Maybe a little of it. Really? Sister. Memory. Listen, Utsuro Hinohara, you need to remember your birth, your death, and the one you loved. The one that loved you, I should say. Mishiro spoke at length of things she'd seen and heard in the world. Her mother Tamaki, her father Rinzao, and the Hinohara family she lived with. Yuzu, she spoke as Utsuro's mirror. All that she knew. That's the girl I saw in the mirror when I was downstairs. In the greenery room. I haven't felt like this in a long time. Yuzu, you fool. I told you to forget about me if I died. Well, I couldn't. Is that you, sister? It is, Ayoto. So even you ended up here. I didn't intend to hand the world over to you. I was even thinking of killing you to forcibly take back control. Even more so, now that I've remembered my wish, I want to erase my mother, my true father, myself. But alas, I've become indebted. It's a fact that if you hadn't been here, my mind would have stayed fragmented forever. Do as you like before I change my mind. My choices... I will not grant my wish. That is how you get the official ending. I won't do it. I can't do it anymore. Dad's secret distress, Mom's painful effort, even Roy's unusual concern for me. I can't just make it all gone, and that's not all. For every mirror I broke, I'll vanish from the lives of the people I knew, and I'll also vanish from Ayoto's world. But then what did Ayoto die for, and what did Tamaki step on the accelerator for? If it were just me, then fine, but to control the feelings of the people around me, I have no right. That's not my wish anymore. Are you really sure about that? Whatever you think, whatever you know, it won't actually change anything. Are you still giving up on your wish? I am. I see. It might sound sort of trite, but I want you to live my sister's share. I want you to prove that giving up that wish was the right thing to do. Smile for my sister. That's my dream too. I'll try my best. There are people who value you. There are people who'd be sad about your death. It may be a bit warped, admittedly, but I'm one of them. The world's not that much of a disappointment, you see. So I've done my best to encourage you. You're really something, you know? You've really picked yourself back up. You went and learned not only your own wish, but mine, Yuzu's and Utsuro's. Old Roy wouldn't say much more. Try to get along with sis when you get back. Right, I'll try to face with her. Thank you, Mishiro. Because of you, I could get my memories and my wish back. I learned about Utsuro's birth and death, and I got to talk with her once more. I'm satisfied now, I really am. Maybe returning to life won't mean happy things all the time, Mishiro, but I'm sure you can get up and walk again, since you've saved so many people here. Mishiro, leave incense or something at my grave. Think of it like saying hi. Okay, I'll be sure to find your grave. No. I'd lost from the moment I broke, I suppose. I won't pull any mischief. I can't accept this result. Though I can't say I'm entirely satisfied. Ayoto, who adored me as his sister, and Yuzu, who needed me in her life, I'm glad for the fact that I could talk with the two of them for one last time. Yet I'll fade away, still resenting that man Rinzao and that woman Tamaki. Surely I can be forgiven for that? That's true. Sorry for taking over your world. Sheesh, 7 years and it ends like this. As long as the ruler is satisfied, I suppose. Shouldn't it be 8 years? Because 7 years is as long as Yuzu's been in here, and she died a year after Utsuro. So shouldn't it be 7 or 8 or am I wrong? Will Utsuro go to heaven too? Not sure about heaven or hell, but she'll be free from this world to go anywhere she goes. That's good. I say ruler, but you're more of a usurper technically. Mishiro, once you get back and things settle down, you should visit my atelier. It's not complete, of course, but I want you to see the painting you modeled for someday. Why didn't he tell me this before? Okay, I'm looking forward to it. I'm a little scared about how much I'll forget, but I won't lose my time in this world, and I won't ever wish to erase the events that to come. It's time to go. Okay, so now everybody gets to move on, except Utsuro in a way. And this is what happens when she wakes up from her coma after being saved from drowning. After that, I regained consciousness in a hospital bed. Apparently, I really had been saved, and my soul returned safely from the mirror world. My mother was there, looking at me in a way I felt she hadn't in years. Mishiro, you're awake? Thank goodness, oh thank goodness. If I had lost you too, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I drove you to do this, didn't I? Now she's meeting Ayoto's dad, Seiichi Hinohara. Okay, but now I'm not sure if he's gonna still adopt her, because that's what he did in the first time I met him. Okay. Her body was found in Mirror Lake in a car that went up in flames. Okay, so he's telling her that it was Ayoto's mother that tried to kill her. He meant Tamaki, his wife. But from Seiichi's perspective, it would be impossible for me to know Tamaki. I felt it would be better to stay silent than to confuse him with unnecessary remarks. She was my wife. We met each other at school. She was a humble, art-loving, and somewhat naive woman with a radiant smile. Her final sin came at the end of a long sorrow. But I won't ask you to forgive her. Still, if it's alright, could you visit Ayoto's grave sometime? Why wouldn't I, dude? He was my friend. It's not like I'm never gonna see him again. I mean, well, I'm never gonna see him again. Obviously, he's dead, but like, why would I hate him? Not only Ayoto, but Utsuro and Tamaki now. Maybe I could offer prayers for them. What about Yuzu? Like, she specifically asked you to visit the grave, and you're not even gonna try to look for her? Like, rude. But I said she shouldn't, so. Okay, so this is where it feels very nostalgic. I'll look at Ayoto's painting. This is where his painting shop was. This is where one of my mirror memories was, and this is the painting he painted of me in that memory. So, I guess there's nothing better to do than there's nothing really. I can inspect some stuff, but it's not really going to change anything. So there's nothing else to do but look at this. Yes. It might sound sort of trite, but I want you to live my sister's share. I want you to prove that giving up that wish was the right thing to do. Smile for my sister. That's my dream too. That's what he said right before. Oh, and it's a picture of Mishiro smiling. Ayoto Hinohara, blank dream. That's his dream. You get it? It's his dream for her to smile. I see. Ayoto. Oh, she's smiling in the picture too for like the first time ever. Oh, she's crying. It's not a dream anymore. I'm gonna cry. Oh wow, the music got really jazzy. Hey! Okay, now these are the credits that I was waiting for. Alright. So, for those of you who don't really understand what happened, I can tell you over this happy music. So, where do I even start from? Pretty much, Mishiro's grandfather had 2 kids with 2 different women. One of them was Mishiro's father, and the other one was Ayoto's mother. And Ayoto's mother ended up like getting raped or something. I don't know, getting abused sexually by Mishiro's grandfather, her father. So she had a kid with her own dad, pretty much, and that was Utsuro, the girl who made the world that they were all stuck in, and the one that was chasing me around and killing me 100 times. And that girl, her mother ended up killing her because she reminded her so much of her, her father that she hated, and she threw her in a lake and made it seem like she had drowned. And then she realized that Ayoto was like hanging out with Mishiro a lot, and because of Mishiro being of the Usui family, she knew that that was her father's other child, her brother technically, and her half brother, and she did not like that at all. She did not like that he was part of that family, and she didn't want her family to be affiliated with them. So she tried to run over and kill Mishiro, but she missed, and she killed Ayoto because he jumped in the way, and she ended up killing herself too. Yuzue was in love with Tsuru, whatever her name was, the main girl who created the world that we were all stuck in. She was in love with her, so she killed herself to try to find her in the next world. And that Roy guy was actually my uncle from my mother's side, who wanted to meet me because he found out I was like a depressed child and he never got the chance to. So all of this ties in, and Roy was actually having trouble with Tamaki because they were both trying to get the inheritance from... Oh wait, no, Roy wasn't having that trouble. Mishiro's father was having the trouble with the inheritance because he was trying to get the money from his father, but Tamaki didn't want it, but she also didn't want Mishiro's father to have it because she hated the family. So it was a complicated mess. That's how Roy... I said his name with a rolled R. That's why Roy was involved. Royo. I call him Royo. And, yeah, and then he died in a fire with Mishiro's father when they worked together in a building. So they were all kind of related and tied into each other somehow, and this is the ending, and this is like what is after the credits, which I don't think I've ever seen anything after the credits. I've always wanted to go to one of her exhibitions. Sure enough, she carries the blood of the mad genius Rizao Usui. I thought I saw the Rizao touch too at first, but she's self-taught. It's totally different from Rizao's art. Huh, I suppose so. How unusual. In her 20s and climbing so high with her own style. Okay, this is like several years after. She's not just writing off her ancestor. Rizao was realistic while she's more impressionist. That's true. I did feel Mirror World was too unusually abstract to be Rizao's style. Seeing is believing, and you can tell the unique mood in her art from a glance. True. Now I'm getting really excited to see it. Her most famous masterpiece of all, oh god, don't jump scare me. Oh, Blank Dream. Her fantasy to live in a dream within a white canvas. That is ending 1. And that is the end of this game. I liked it a lot. Lot of different endings. The story was very, very deep. A lot of plot twists. I got really into it. You don't really have to go through all the endings, which is what I did. It was just really time consuming and energy consuming, but it was worth it because I liked seeing all the perspectives, even though it was really repetitive. However, very good game. I liked it a lot, and I liked getting back into 2D RPG games because those are some of my favorite games to play. And I guess I'll just see you guys in whatever I play next. So thank you guys for watching, and if you have any suggestions for what I should play, then please comment them. But other than that, I guess I'll see you next time.